Fair use. Fair use. Peace and love, family. Shalom, shalom. I'm coming to you today with another episode of Rebuke the Culture. That's right. Rebuke the culture. The whole damn culture. Now I just want to touch on some breaking news, some tragic news that happened today where Philadelphia rapper PNB Rock was gunned down in Los Angeles. And I came across an interview that he recently did where he was stating how he felt the vibes, the dark vibes of LA. And I just want to react to parts of that interview. And just give my perspective on how the culture is manifesting. Let's get into it.
I went through some shit when I first like was having in LA with some niggas from Grape Street. These my niggas to this day, you feel me? O3 Greedo and them.
Yeah.
You feel me? They try to do some type of shit, but they seen that I wasn't on that shit. You feel me? Like they try to approach me on some cool shit, but I'm just knowing too much. I'm from the trenches too, so I'm just like not paying it. I'm not taking it lightly. You know what I'm saying? So I'm clutching and all that. Like I'm like, bro, what is y'all niggas trying to do? Like I'm going off of the energy. Fuck what you saying right now. I know what you saying, but it's like I'm getting it too. You feel me? Like I'm not slow. I'm not no fucking dickhead. It's like, what's going on, bro? Like what y'all trying to do? Like, and when they peeped it, they're like, oh no, this nigga ain't no fuck nigga. Like he on some shit. Like we really could fuck with this nigga. Like on some real shit. And when they peeped it, like they started like getting a little bit more lackadaisical, and it's like, all right, we could talk, you feel me? And they tried to test me like on some test me shit. Like they was just like, yeah, come to the hood, you feel me? Like come to the hood.
Come to the hood.
I went to their hood. You feel me? With strapped up. You feel me? Like I went with my niggas. Like it was like 3 of us, and we wasn't crazy deep. Cause I just be wanting niggas to know, like,
nigga, that
I'm like y'all. I'm just like y'all, bro. You feel me? Like I'm just like you. I came from the trenches, and I want niggas to like. I don't know why I used to be like that.
It's that respect, right?
It's
there.
like, yeah, I don't know why I used to always have that. Like everywhere I go, I wanted to touch the hood. Like,
and it's also to kind of let them know, like, yo, y'all built from the same type.
Now he said he was tried before in LA. Some guys tried to test him before in LA. Some guys tried to push up on him before in LA. So he felt that energy out there already. That's a warning. That's a warning in itself. But then you pull up to the same neighborhood where these same guys tried to push up on you. You pull up to their neighborhood to show them that you're just like them. So you don't withdraw from the energy. You go towards the energy. Because you want to be respected. Some type of street cred. This is where we have to rebuke this ignorant culture. Wanting to be respected by demons. These guys that tried to test him were demons. And instead of fleeing, you pull up to the block in the name of respect. in the name of, I'm just like you too. What's up? I ain't no punk. I ain't no nut. Trying to prove that you're from the trenches too. Trying to prove that you're from the trenches too. We have to rebuke this culture. This is not an isolated situation. This is the culture's mentality. This is the culture's mentality. Wanting to be respected for ignorance. Wanting to prove how gangster you are. This is the mentality of the culture. These incidents that happens where these rappers are getting killed, these aren't just isolated situations. This is the culture manifesting. When you have an entire culture pushing out demonic frequencies, eventually it's going to manifest. Eventually you're going to have to deal with the repercussions. Let's continue.
Ex and had the same conversation with and told him to pull up to the block, and them niggas said he was gonna come to the block.
Them niggas ain't coming to the block at 8 o'clock.
Them niggas never pulled
2 weeks
up.
ago.
Yeah, Roddy Ricch said the same shit when I pulled up the Roddy Ricch projects 2 different times before Roddy Ricch was even like super heavy. It was like, damn, bro, you just came out here like it was just me and him. Me and him went to the projects. He like, bro, like you ain't got no security and none of that shit. Tripping. And it's like, bro, I got security, but I don't got security. You feel me? Like I be on my shit too. You feel me? So I be on angles. I'm already watching everything that's going on, so it's gonna be kind of hard for you to give me because I used to do the same shit. Like,
that probably gives you a lot of like respect and shit like that.
Yeah, niggas fuck with that for sure.
But I ain't gonna lie, LA's gotten just weird and like I think during the pandemic, I've been just hearing too much stories like niggas getting wild.
This whole pull up thing. You pull up. No, I pull up. You pull up. No, I pull up. Everybody pulling up on each other. Brothers pulling up on each other. And ain't building nothing. They pulling up on each other. And it's not in the name of love. It's in the name of death. It's in the name of destruction. It's in the name of drilling. It's in the name of killing. Is in the name of, hey, I'm from the trenches too. What's up? Everybody's pulling up. Everybody's pulling up. And it's never in the name of love. It's never in the name of building. It's always in the name of death. Rebuke the culture. Nothing will ever change until your mentality change. You gotta cast this out. You gotta cast this spirit out and send it back to the pits of hell from where it comes. This culture is death. It is death. Nothing is going to change. Nothing is going to change. This culture needs to be rebuked. One minute, you're praising and dancing to the frequencies of death and destruction. And then the next minute, you're mourning. You're crying to the same thing that you was just worshiping and praising and singing and rapping and dancing to?
Make that shit hot. Niggas ain't everybody ain't dumb.
Shit, but they ain't taking nothing from you.
No, I never got robbed ever in my life. I ain't gonna say never because I don't like saying never. I'm not superstitious. And nothing like that. But I haven't been robbed.
That's why I feel like LA's spooky, man. Like it's just so bold. Like
I believe the Most High gave PNB Rock multiple warning signs. Just by listening to what he's saying in this interview, the Most High gave him warning signs. He gave him signals to stay away from certain places, to move a little different. The Most High gave him warning signs. When you don't adhere to the warning signs that the Most High gives you, it leaves the door open, wide open, for Satan's demons to have his way. Now, with the passing of rapper PNB Rock, of course, a lot of other artists and entertainers took to social media to give their condolences and things of that nature. But part of what this tweet that Nicki Minaj put out, it irritated me. It irritated me just a little bit. After Pop Smoke, there's no way we as rappers or our loved ones are still posting locations to our whereabouts to show waffles and some fried chicken. Really? 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 I'm going to stop right there because that's the part that I want to address. This, remove the whole posting of the location thing. Remove the whole pictures of the waffles and the fried chicken. Remove that and insert accountability. Insert accountability for what this culture has produced. Rappers, insert accountability for the demonic energy that you put out into your communities. We as rappers, regular people, quote unquote, non-famous people, should know not to post a location. Not just y'all. That's regular. Not to post your location while you're currently there. You take a little picture of your food. You keep that in your phone until a couple hours later when you out of that area. So that don't just go for you, rappers, Nicki Minaj. So let's take that out of the equation and let's insert accountability for this demonic, death, destruction, ignorant, vile, BS that y'all putting out here. Because the culture is manifesting. It's manifesting. It's been manifesting. and it's going to continue to manifest until you rebuke it, until you stop serving Satan, until you return to the Most High. It's going to continue to manifest. Blood will continue to spill out on the streets until you, rappers, take accountability for this nonsense, for this BS that you putting out. Now, in closing, I do want to give my sincere condolences to PNB Rock's family and loved ones. He was definitely loved here in the city of Philadelphia. Also, my main objective here is to continue to highlight this demonic culture, this whole deaf frequency that's just hovering over Black America. I'm not one to get caught up in mourning. I'm not going to get caught up in mourning. I'm here to do the will of my Father. I'm here to speak to those who are still amongst the living. And as long as I have breath in my body, I will continue to rebuke the culture, the whole damn culture. Learn from this. Be wise. Be not a fool, be wise. Thank you again, family, for joining me. I truly appreciate your time, your support, your love. Don't get caught up in mourning. Stand firm on the side of righteousness and rebuke the culture. Peace, love, and blessings. Shalom.